the most chaotic people that I have ever seen in my life, including myself, are the ones who come from broken household. Hey, so if anybody ever asks me that what's the most painful things or the painful situations that I have gone through, then my answer honestly would be the last few years where I received pain from almost every person whom I loved the most, whom I loved deeply. And if anybody ever asks me that, Shelda, what are the parts of your life that you're most grateful for? My answer will also be the same the last few years of my life. Oh, I never realized the beauty of the rainbow that often shows up after the rain. I never realized the beauty of greenery after autumn, especially. Those were the times where I was dying, like literally every second, where I was surviving every moment. Those were the most difficult days in my life because, see, when there's chaos outside of your home, then you at least have your home that you can go back to. But if there's a child who has never ever in life has experienced a safe home, a home that we see in movies where people are living peacefully with each other, they are loving each other, they are happily eating dinners and their lunches every time they sit with each other, it still sounds like a beautiful dream to me. I mean, how beautiful it must have been, right? And the most traumatized people, the most chaotic people have always came from a broken home. There's no debate about it. You cannot change my mind over this, okay? Remember the person who have hurt you the most and think about them. Were they even healthy? Were they even happy? No. They were even more hurt and more traumatized than they hurt you. And here I'm not normalizing that if a person has gone through some trauma or a chaotic childhood, then he or she is, having the right to destroy other people's mental peace. I mean, just for a moment, look around yourself. Adults who are broken, adults who cannot express themselves properly, adults who are engaged in some sensory activities which are not good for them, adults who are exploiting the substances, or the people who develop any kind of severe eating disorder or anything that is harmful for them, even the self harm practices. So to an extent, it's not the child's fault to develop such tendencies to hurt others intentionally or unintentionally, but at some point in life we just have to look inwards. We cannot blame each and every factor outside. I mean, there are external factors which shape us, which shape our reality, which shape our mindset, but these excuses can work only for a certain period of life. Like when you're adult, you're having the choice. You can do everything with yourself. Have faith in yourself. Okay, you can do everything. You don't like the way you think, it's okay, you can change it. If you're having some disoriented beliefs, then you can heal yourself. You're not a tree and your brain is not frozen. You can change it anytime. Your body is highly flexible and your mind is also highly flexible. Mindsets can be changed. It's very common. We see people who are involved in some serious substance abuse is doing very well in their lives. Why can you not do that? See, if you're a person who have came from a chaotic household, I want to talk to you. I really want to talk to you. See, it's okay. I'm not saying that it was your fault that you have to face all of the pain that you have faced. It was not your fault. Nobody has to face that. Nobody has to face that. And I'm gonna repeat that one more time. Nobody has to face that. Okay? Just imagine a little child in your eyes for a little while, like the purest of soul, untouched soul with the purest of intentions. It's like the raw gold that you can shape in any form, even if it's disoriental. Like, if you're gold, you're still a gold. You're still having all the properties that metal gold possesses. You are malleable, you are precious, and you can be your own maker now. Okay, you're an adult, so take the charge. You can turn yourself into any beautiful person that you want. You do not like any habit of yours, you can change. You do not like your beliefs, you can change. See, beliefs are only the meta narratives which are repeated so many times in our head or in our ears by our own selves, or sometimes by the society, or sometimes by our parents, our peers. Belief is just a meta narrative that has been repeated so many times to you that you have started to believe that it's the truth. A belief has nothing to do with truth. Truth is truth, and a belief is belief. Belief can be right or wrong, it can be healthy or unhealthy, it can be true or not true. A simple belief that you have in your head does not have to define your reality. And the very first step that you will have to take in this journey of yours of healing, of course, from these traumatic patterns is to forgive. Forgive whom? Forgive whom? Forgive yourself. Of course, your family or the people who have hurt you will require your forgiveness. But at the very first place, you will have to forgive yourself, because there will come a time when you will realize, you will feel so much anger in your own heart, that how the hell on this earth you just allowed people to trample on you. How the hell did you allow that? How you just allowed people to treat you so badly? You will resent yourself so much, you'll regret your decision so much, but that will be the time when you will need yourself the most. You don't have to beat yourself for taking those decisions, because at any point of time, at any point in life, everybody is taking the decisions at their best capacity, from the best capacity. If I have took some wrong decisions in my life, that, believe me, that was my best, must forgive myself, because at that time I was taking decisions from the best of my capabilities. I was having only that much knowledge that time, but now as I'm even stronger and I'm having a better mindset, and of course I'm equipped with even more knowledge, I can make better decisions for myself. But again, I cannot beat my younger self up for taking those bad decisions, because the younger Shalja had to go through all of those situations so that she evolves into who I am today. I'm extremely grateful for everything that has happened, like for every moment of pain, for every tear, for every drop of blood that I have shed. Like, I was also seriously involved in some self harming activities. I just wish healing for everybody who has ever hurt me, or like everybody. I wish healing for everybody, because no person who has ever hurt me was in a better place. They were even more hurt in their own lives, in their own respective lives, and I still feel bad for them. Like, think about the people who are around you. Only hurt people. No healthy person wakes up one day and thinks the goal of my day is to hurt this one or hurt that one. No, healthy people do not do that. Only people who themselves are in extreme pain exhibit this kind of behavior, sometimes subconsciously and sometimes even intentionally. In the moment, you'll not understand why the things that are happening to you are happening to you, but give it some time, it will make sense. It will all make sense. And also, I have stopped to compete with God, that I know better for myself. No, God, I do not. I do not. I surrender. I surrender. So, right now, in this moment, I'm feeling extremely grateful for each and everything that I have gone through or that I'm going through, because I'm growing through it and I'm loving it. So, yeah, just keep your faith high, keep praying to your God, tables turn, prayers work. That's it for today's video, I guess. I hope these words of mine make your world a little bit better. I'll see you in some another video. Till then, take care of yourself and take good care of your family, and bye bye.